Alright, so you've either seen or messed around with the MPC 4000 and you thought, damn, what a beast. Or you thought, damn, that's hella confusing. So in this video, I'm going to try and break down some of the architecture and the routing within the machine, as well as adding effects to your sounds to really boost your beats. So let's roll that intro and get into it. Okay, so everything inside the MPC 4000 revolves around routing. It starts off with, of course, your samples, which are put into programs, which programs can then be put into separate parts, and then the parts can be put into tracks, and the tracks that go to the multis. So within that routing of everything crazy confusing, you can kind of change the routing up between things. So in this example, I just want to show the easiest way to get some sort of effects on your sounds. So with that being said, if I hit the effects button, it'll take me to this page here where I can then go and select what effect is being applied to what send. So if I say send A, I spin the jog wheel, it'll bring up all my collection of effects, right? So let's just say I want this to be a ping pong delay. You hit select and now it's there. When you hit your effect button, it'll probably be all blank, similar to just like no effect on all of them. You just spin the jog wheel and you can select an effect. So I'll just go back and say, wah, sure, whatever. The reason mine already has effects on it is because I created an autoload folder with the 4 effects that I use the most. So make sure to check out the autoload folder. I'll leave a link right up here. And it'll save you a ton of time when it comes to starting up your MPC and getting going. So next up, now that I have all 4 of my effects selected, I'm going to hit program. It's going to take me here to my program list. Right now I only have program 1, so I'm going to go ahead and hit KG mix. And this is going to bring me to the mix page to where I have my 2 samples, my kick and my clap. This right here. So basically, to get an effect, you'll see here it says send on the top right. So I'm going to go over to that send page and select B. If we go back to our effects page, you can see my send B is the reverb medium hall. Really good reverb. I honestly think it's one of the best on here. Not too crazy, not too short and weird. So from here, I'm going to go back to my program page, make sure I selected my clap, and go over to the send section. And in there, it'll say multi, which is basically just sending this directly to the multi. But what I want it to do is I want to reroute it and send it to B, which is that reverb. So spinning the jog wheel, boom, B is now selected. Oh wait, we don't hear anything, right? That's because we have to send it to B and tell it by how much. So this is kind of like a dry wet mix, but this is more of just the volume on the wet, or how much of the clap is being sent to the effects. And this is cool because you can take it louder than the dry signal itself to get different effects and then turn it down as a whole. But I like this spot right here, it's pretty comfy. But the cool thing is we're still in the same program, program 1, and my kick does not have any effects on it. So where this is cool is I can then apply a different effect to the bass drum using this method. And you can even send it to both effects, C and D, or A and B, independently. So in one program, you can have things going to all 4 different effects independently. Or, this is pretty important and it'll save you a lot of time. When you go all the way to the left, it's just being sent to the multi. So that means something, right? So if we hit multi, and we go to our list, multi 1, which has our program 1, you hit mix, you can see part 1, right? So if I hit main, right now we're on track 1, kick, part 1, program 1. So if I hit multi, and I'm in the mix, I go to program 1, part 1. I can send this as well to a different effect. And this will be sending that part or program 1 as a whole to that effect. But the cool thing is that the clap, which we sent to send B, will be ignored because we rerouted that to go directly to B and everything else to go to the multi. So now on this page, we're taking the multi and we're going to send that to A as a whole, while the clap from here is still going to B. So this is a cool way to kind of separate things and save some time. So with that being said, if I hit this kick and start turning the effects up on the multi mix page, so again, if I were to take another effect, another sample, let's say a hi-hat. Oh, that's a high tone, my bad. There we go. Load that to this step here. And we go back to the program. We hit that. You can see that's still being sent to the multi. So similar to the kick, if we go to the multi, and I hit this, these two are being sent to that one delay, and the clap is being rerouted to B. If we look back at the program, you can see here that everything's being sent to the multi except for the clap. So it's a good way and a quick way to kind of have everything going at once. And in this page, if you don't hear the effects, that's because at the very top where it says monitor, you're just monitoring the program, but you want to be monitoring the multi. To be completely honest, I don't know what monitoring the program benefits over monitoring the multi, so I usually leave it on multi, and that's probably something I can save in my autoload folder as well. So maybe put something in. So I hope this video helps. Again, thanks for checking it out. Quick and easy, simple way to add effects to your sounds. If you like this video and would like to see more like them, of course, I would suggest that you subscribe. It would be a great help to me and the channel. If you like this video as well, just leave a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, you know what to do, and thumbs down that one. But if there's a question or a concern that I didn't get to you in this video, leave a comment down below and I'll get to it as soon as I can. And as always, share the love, share the knowledge. Knowledge is power. Peace.